Alright. We need meats. We need cheap meats. Let's buy some cheap meats. Hi. Alright. Show me the cheap meats. Alright. Some of these. Alright. And we're gonna get some salt and pepper. And then evening, I think we can still shop. So, open up. Alright. I want to rename this one. Dusty Chicken. And I should see if I can shove some of the markdowns down a bit. Alright, put potato back on the menu. Alright, and then I tried garlic steak. Nope. Okay, well, I want to go cheaper than that. That's still too pricey. Salt and pepper. Simple as. Alright, I'm gonna pull the Worcester steak. Or the worst steak. The Worcester steak. Alright, what the heck was onion power? I don't have enough salt and pepper for all that, so we're not going to put that on. So we're just going to do 3 items on the menu. Now let's go for it. Serve 3. We probably ran out of meat. Please tell me places are still open. Potato. Oh, we can't afford it anymore. All right. I'm out of salt and pepper. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna sell fish back and the pork for now. Alright, let's go for it. Actually, still got a little change left. More potatoes. There we go! $100. Potato, 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 potato. Dusty Chicken's doing alright too. Everybody got served? I'm feeling good. Alright. So we have a few more good days like this. I have 4 more days. I'm out of stock though, so we're just gonna call it a night. Alright. Right in my bedroom. Time for sleep. So tomorrow, meat, chicken, potatoes. My usual morning routine was to get up, get clean, get dressed, get my keys, my phone, my wallet, and then go down the stairs to the restaurant. Once I got there, I'd unlock, go to my office, empty my pockets on my desk, and go to prep. I also wasn't usually as late getting the place open as I was today. Not sure what happened really. I wasn't sick. I hadn't done anything too taxing yesterday. Yet my body just decided today was the day to sleep in. Dante was waiting in the back by the door that led directly into the kitchen. He didn't say anything to me when I unlocked the door so he could come in, and the silence persisted as we put our things into my office. I really wish the guy would be more transparent about his annoyances sometimes. I haven't dealt with that in the industry at all, ever. I mean, he had to be at least a little annoyed about being stuck out in the alley for 30 minutes. That was 30 minutes because I was 40 minutes late, and Dante always showed up 10 minutes after I opened the place. I thought about asking him if he was annoyed, or maybe just apologizing, but I was honestly still too tired from sleeping in to bother. I doubt Dante cared one way or another. Katie came in about 5 minutes before we were going to open our doors for lunch. I'd have preferred if she'd been there a bit earlier, but I wasn't really in the mood to bring it up. Besides, she was as sunny as ever, and I didn't want to ruin her mood. And it wasn't like we had customers lining up as soon as we were open, so she still had time to get ready and clean up some. The day was plodding along pretty normally. Dante and I got through lunch rush and started to prepare for dinner. I have no ingredients. So my cell phone rang. I nearly had a heart attack. I didn't really make a habit of having my phone on me while I was working. Usually it was one of the things in my pocket that I emptied onto my desk drawer, but I suppose today I'd been too distracted for that. I got a text message, so it only rang once, but I still heard Dante grunt lightly as he continued to prep on the dinner menu. Just another mild annoyance to add to his day, I suppose. I moved toward my office with the intent of putting the phone in the other pocket contents where they belong, but I instinctively checked the text message on the way. It was from Claire. Apparently she had the pig paint ready for the restaurant. So I just sent her a quick text back telling her to bring it over before I put the phone away. I thought that Claire would be coming by shortly after her message, but I didn't see her for a while. I'd almost forgotten she was supposed to come by at all, what with the stack of orders that I and Dante were trying to crank out. A couple days ago, some students found this place, and my food must have made a good impression because they kept bringing more people every time they came back. It's great to have the business, but they like to order a bunch of different things and share them. Needless to say, I was both swamped and a little bit grumpy when Katie let Claire into the kitchen. Yeah, split plates can be a real pain in the ass. Wow, do you just cook everything you said in an oven to save time? He did tend to build up pretty badly when Dante and I were making a bunch of orders at once. Dante gave her a light grunt in response, which was more than he tended to do for my own stupid jokes. I brought the sauce, and I made some changes to it, though. I heard her put something heavy down on the counter. I assumed it was a jug or other kind of container. It was a bit too busy to look. Not very happy with it, though. And why bring it? Dante said that more gruffly than he'd probably intended, though. He never was happy about interruptions in the kitchen. I told Chris that I would. He wants to put it on the menu. Kick his ass. Claire wasn't sounding particularly happy either. I realized I hadn't thought to mention that to Dante until after Claire said it. I looked over at him just to see what the expression in comment might have conjured, but instead I saw him stop what he was doing and walk over to the milk jug Claire had brought in. I jumped over to his station to make sure he hadn't left anything to burn as I heard him open the jug. Dante, be nice. I decided to warn him preemptively when I realized he was about to taste it. Why should he be nice? Do you think it's gonna suck? I glanced over to see Claire taking a defensive posture. What? No, Dante's just a little too curt sometimes, that's all. Too much vinegar. I just said I wasn't happy with it. I brought it for Chris to try. He'll say it has too much vinegar. I love Dante. He's like, fuck you. The original batch even have vinegar? No, like I said, I changed it some. I wanted to simplify it so you could make it. Think we can't handle barbecue sauce? Dante's voice was taking an offended edge. I didn't mean it like that. Dante, get back to your station, please. Yes, chef. Dante swiftly did as he was told, but it didn't end the potential fight quite like I'd hoped it would. I want to make it simpler so you guys can make it quick. This is a fast food joint. We don't need to make things quick. Oh my god, are you just going to take everything I say out of context, Sasquatch? What context are you applying? That we're incompetent or that we're lazy? Okay, we really don't need this right now. Claire, thanks for bringing this new sauce pile. Try it later, okay? Forget it. Your short-order cook is right anyways. Claire yanked the jug off the counter. Just bring back something else. She pushed past Katie on her way out of the kitchen. The girl looked very confused. Table 2 is waiting for their... It's almost ready. Right, I'll go tell them. Katie was gone in a flash. I waited until the food was ready out before talking to Dante. What the hell was that? Girlfriend is very immature. She's not. You were the one provoking her. Just sharing my opinion of the sauce she brought in. If we're going to serve it, I assume I get to have some say in its quality. Are you mad that I didn't mention it to you first? Of course not. This is your restaurant. You get to choose the menu. Then why were you being an asshole? I gave you a long cold stare before deciding his eye contact should be made with the floor rather than my face. You just brought it out of me, I suppose. Well, try not to let her next time. Fine. Thought I decided to clean the station again. I took that as my sign we were done talking. I wasn't sure if I should be amused or annoyed at how easily Claire rattled Dante.
Message sent.
After work, I sent a text to Claire, but she didn't reply to it. Must have been really missed still. I was a little worried. Should I send another text? If it was Emily, she would have replied and we'd be talking it all out by now. Well, okay, alright, he's having regret. God fucking damn it. Well, and I lost a whole day to that, so, well, I'd be listening to, hopefully the increased student traffic helps. Well, I'd be listening to her complain for a while, and then we'd come to some kind of resolution in a couple hours. That sort of thing really annoyed me, actually. Was I missing it? I started my phone with my thumb hovering over the virtual keyboard. Would sending her another message just make her more mad? I could have been stressing over nothing. She could just have her phone off, or maybe she was busy and didn't see the text. I don't want to come off as desperate. I mean, she's the one that got upset, and all on her own accord. She's usually so calm, too. In fact, I bet she's already over it, and she's just in the shower or something. All this conjecture is just going to drive you out of your mind, dude. I stared at my phone for a little while longer before... Oh, that's right. I was worried about getting $100 a day. I forgot. There's like 4 service times. We might be okay. Before deciding to just wait for her to get back to me. I don't hear from her for the rest of the night, leaving me more than a little stressed at work the next day. Alright. So yeah, we need proteins, we need potatoes. Alright. Potato, 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 potato. Potato. Alright. Alright, and... Alright. Protein. Also, none of this comes up at all if you go shopping. Like, that's the other that kind of bugs me. Alright, we have 0. How's the chicken? Oh, I can't afford anymore. That's fine. Alright, so we got potatoes, we got chicken. I don't have salt and pepper, do I never said I was good with money. Yeah, I'm all out of salt and pepper. Shoot. We sell some of this because we're not really using it. Alright, that should get me through a shift, and then we can stock up on more salt and pepper afterwards. We'll see if the number of people's gone up, so... Serve all? Yes! Oh no, one... We got the nothing, then. Whatever. Did decent. Crap. Do we have any salt and pepper left? No! I should just call it a night. Like, I need a ton of salt and pepper, basically. Just grab like 20 of them. Oh, we're good for potatoes. Okay, so proteins. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Serve 10 of 10. She's new. It's a couple days before Claire got back to me. Thought about sending her more messages, but pretty obvious now that she was mad and I didn't want to make it worse. I'd expect her to just show up at the restaurant. At least she didn't come in during the lunch rush this time. Can you try some this time? Katie cheerily asked Claire as she led her into the kitchen. Looked over at Dante before he even saw what Claire was putting on the counter. For the most part, he was reactionless. He blankly watched himself chop without even a shift in his weight or direction. Then tried to gauge, alright, spell check alone, not always a cleanup, but gauge just how mad Claire was. She wasn't chipper, but she wasn't surly either. It was calm at the moment. Katie must have thought she'd have a free second to bounce into the kitchen. Smells good. Also, sorry my lady voices are way too similar. Katie smiled at Claire, but Claire didn't offer one in return. She must still be mad. She usually just try to be polite. I'm still not happy with it. Katie did a fork and sauce filled milk jug and licked it. Why not? It's tasty. Not where I wanted it. I noticed Dante look over, so I quickly moved over to the sauce. It's pretty different from now. From how it looked pretty different from how it had both times before. Without a word to Claire, I had a taste. It was drastically different from before. The apple flavor was gone and replaced with chipotle. She must have cut the vinegar down too. In fact, it might have needed more. This isn't what we had at my place. You don't like it? Claire said that so bluntly that I was a little shocked. She roughly yanked the jug from the counter, but she neglected to put it on a lid, so the sauce flew out and splattered all around her. Shit. Dante let out a chuckle, which prompted a sharp glare from Claire. I'll clean it up, boss. Katie graciously offered. I decided to walk Claire out before she could protest. As we were outside, Claire started to briskly walk to her car. What was that about? Thankfully, she stopped when I spoke because I knew I couldn't follow her. Nothing. It's not your problem. Uh-oh. Is it the sauce? Did I pressure you or something? You don't have to use it. I said it's nothing and it isn't your problem. I just want to know what's wrong. Nothing is wrong, really. Just how I get sometimes. Just ignore it. What are you talking about? I really don't feel like explaining this. Just let it go, okay? I pressed my lips together and stared at her. She had a slightly pained expression, but mostly just seemed annoyed. For the first time since we'd met, I couldn't have compared her to Emily. Thank fuck! You need to fucking stop that shit. She was never tight-lipped about something that bothered her, and while I'd found it annoying at the time, I almost preferred it over this. You really just let it go? It's what she wanted, but what if this was something important? What if she just wanted someone to push to show that they cared? How could I not know that what Claire really wanted me to do right now? Did I even really know her? Fuck. We got pretty far along in our bar. I'm gonna ask one more time. I haven't bothered trying to get to know her. Did she think I didn't care? If something's wrong, maybe I can help. Really, Chris, I don't want to explain this right now. She looked and sounded more exhausted than angry. See, that would have been the hint where I would have been like, okay, fine. Claire, I'm serious. So am I. Please, it's not a big deal. I promise. I really do. Could you just not do this right now? When I'm feeling a little better, I'll tell you all about it, okay? Claire's exhaustion had a pleading tinge to it now. I'm starting to feel like a jerk. Okay, cool. Saw some fucking reason. Okay. Thank you. Claire smiled at me right before turning around and walking slowly to her car. I had to get back to the kitchen. I left Dante there alone for way too long. I didn't have to worry about him asking questions about any of this when I went back in. That had to require talking on his part. Alright, what do we got left here? I got 10 speppers. And we're low on proteins. So I want more proteins. Let's hit the rest button by accident. Alright, speppers. And proteins. Oops, I don't want to go that high. We'll go 7 and 7. That should hold me. Potatoes are fine, I think. Nobody's potato has fallen out of favor. All right. I feel like we should get some broccoli on the menu, actually. Something healthy. We just do green beans and salt and pepper, too. Let me try that. We'll see how it goes. Unless you got something healthier. I know we've got... Actually, yeah. Okay, broccoli's a good idea for... Because we've had people looking for something healthy. I'll grab 2. We'll throw that on there as the 4th option. Alright, create recipes. Alright, veg. Brocoloke. Spice, what do we got here? We tried garlic and broccoli. That's way expensive. It's weird that there's no, there's no fat option. Like, I'd love to just throw some butter on there, but just a little bit, you know, for flavor. Alright, change price. It ain't much, but we'll see where it goes. Alright, go back. I don't think we're gonna make the 500, but at this rate. Good service. Cool. Alright, what do we got left on hand? More salt and pepper. I'll see if I can't... Can I afford 20? Yeah, that's gonna freaking cost me, but... we're low on beef and chicken. Broccoli did not move. Okay. So don't worry about more broccoli for now. Really cut it close to March. There's no way we're getting the money we need in 2 days. Or no. Restaurant. Alright, bang out one more. We might sell some potatoes. Served, everybody. Oh, some broken look moved, but only after we ran out of protein. People are here for protein. Cool. That's better. That's better. I mean, it's on everything, so we gotta order a ton here. Oh. Oh, what am I? I'll take the broccoli off. At this point, I might as well put the onion powder on there. So I got a ton of potatoes. Go back. What am I out of here? Chicken and steak. God damn it. It's not gonna be enough. Alright, what's missing now? Out of steak, alright. Okay, where's the shadow pork and beans? Okay, we're gonna take that up. No meat. Alright, and definitely dial the price down. So, remove the steak. There's an easier way to do this. Take simple as. Okay, go back. And let us pray. It's not gonna be enough. Getting late. Okay, I've got one last day. Okay, we can do it today. Unless I do before I make the note. I've got the cash now, but I need to sure hold on to the end of the day. They're gonna spend it all on ingredients. Alright, so how are we on salt and pepper? That's the key thing. It's in freaking everything. Alright, so what do I have? We still have 8 potatoes. Onion power was not moving. I could mark it down a bit, but... So I got some beans, I'll leave that on the menu. Here's nothing. What am I out of? Always check menu first. That's what I should be doing. Oh, we're out of ginger. Okay, that's fine. All right, change name to. All right, it's fine, and then everybody ate my chicken. Good. Well, the chicken's moving. That's good to know. Alright, check menu. Remove the green beans, put the steak on, and... how am I on chicken? That's the other thing. Just beef? Okay. We gotta go shop for some chicken. Can we pull this out of my ass? Probably not. It's a lot of steak. I gotta bump the prices as much as I can here. Alright, check menu. So we're out of steak. Hell, we're out of chicken too? I'm fucked. I'm fucked. That's all I have. I'll sell what I can, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. And I'm out of food, I'm out of time, I'm out of money. So here we are, another week down, and I didn't make it. My parents are coming over so they can collect the cash. Then enter the door and take a look at the place. Damn, you're actually doing something here. Like, I like what you did with the place. Thanks, Dad. Okay, honey, I'm really excited to hear how you did. I'm really excited to hear how you did this week. I didn't make it. Mom, Dad, friend. Oh. Dad looks over. Mom, I told you we wasn't ready. But it was worth giving him a shot. Mom and Dad keep arguing. Just as soon as the stream started, it's now over. Game over. Bad end. Welp.